Our next recipient of the Young Alumni Achievement Award is a successful fourth-generation banker. Peter Stenehjem is president of First International Bank and Trust, a community bank started by his great-grandfather. Under Peter's leadership, the bank has grown to 700 employees in 28 locations, with assets approaching $4 billion. In addition to his role with the bank, Peter is also the director of Watford City Bankshares Incorporated and managing partner of Stenehjem Development. Peter believes that if you want to be a strong community bank, you have to be active in your community. He has served on many charitable and business boards throughout his career and has been a generous supporter of the University of North Dakota. He honed his charitable spirit at UND when, as a member of the Student Athletic Booster Organization, SUCRU, he and 4 friends made national news when they agreed to have their chest hair waxed to raise money for Hurricane Katrina victims. Now, it did start out as a joke while appearing on a local radio station, but the group followed through when national news outlets took interest. They raised $20,000 and had their waxing done in the tailgating area before the Potato Bowl game. Now, yeah, Stacy's going, really? That's dedication to philanthropy. So Peter, for continuing your family legacy of community banking, for investing in your communities, and being the joiner who always works to better the lives of others, please come forward to accept your Young Alumni Achievement Award.
Just when I thought that story would maybe die. And a couple of my friends that joined me on that story are actually here tonight, so I didn't know that was going to be brought up, so thank you. But again, thank you for the Young Alumni Achievement Award. I especially want to thank my family, my parents and my siblings, and now as a husband and a father. I wouldn't be here without any of them today. And I also want to say, tomorrow is my wife and I's 5th wedding anniversary. I know, right? So my wife Stacy is here today, and I'm sure she was imagining what our 5th anniversary might look like. I'm sure she was picturing a nice dinner, maybe a tropical vacation, but instead it's probably going to be a trip to the Red Pepper, and I'm thinking it's going to be the old one, not even the new one, too. But anyway, I'll talk about, again, thank you, Stacy. I wouldn't be here without you and all of your love and support. But again, so my journey started out growing up in the community of Watford City. And at the time, Watford was still a small town, not as much anymore with the oil activity that's happened. But growing up in Watford is where I learned to appreciate small town values. And many of those values are still prevalent in our company today. And I was raised to speak up respectfully. If you had an opinion, share it. But don't be afraid to stand up for what you believe in. But don't be afraid to stand up for what you believe in and make decisions. Being recognized by UND is not something that I ever would have expected. I'm very humbled and honored to be receiving this award. It brings me a great sense of pride that what I'm doing on a daily basis is making a lasting impact. And especially after living in the red brick house at UND, and my mom saying I got an A in social life. But my UND community helped shape me as a young adult. So I started out my freshman year in McVeigh Hall. After that, I transitioned to a house on Cambridge Street where I had 8 other guys, and about half a campus, I think, came into that house. But of my group of friends, there's doctors, lawyers, CPAs, bankers, a chemical engineer, and even a superintendent of schools. So I don't think we ever would have imagined the kind of future success that was surrounding us, especially after being at our house on a Saturday night on Cambridge Street. So now, as a professional in my community, my home base is Fargo, North Dakota. At First International Bank and Trust, I serve as president. I've been a part of some amazing growth, help lead expansion efforts. We identify new markets. I help with hiring key talented individuals and launching new markets such as Sioux Falls, Edina, Bismarck, and one of my favorites is actually Grand Forks more recently. And you'd think with having 4 UND alumni in my immediate family, we would have had a bank in Grand Forks a lot earlier than we did. And I'm looking at my dad on that one. But we're very proud to be part of the Grand Forks community as an organization. So one of my favorite aspects about being bank president is business development, going on customer calls, seeing clients grow and expand their business, build new buildings, purchase or launch new businesses or product lines, literally helping dreams come true. Seeing these projects and companies continue to help support and improve their communities is one of the best parts about being a community banker. So whether it was Watford City, UND, FIBT, or Fargo, there's always been this sense of community. And because of that sense of community and our ability to lean on a powerful network of inspirational leaders is why I'm standing here today. I challenge all of us to lean into that sense of community, those connections. Remember that feeling when we know that someone believes in us, and do that for others. Encourage people, empower them to not only make decisions, but surround yourself with people that can truly make a difference. Thank you again for the Young Alumni Achievement Award. I'm excited about the journey ahead, and I encourage everyone to continue to lean into that sense of community and those connections. And it'll make our community great and our UND family even better. Again, thank you. I couldn't be more proud and honored to be standing here today. Thank you.